Here we go. Another project just about done. Got a few little touch-ups here and there, a few tweaks to the design. Backstory: my wife fell in love with the tall swings on the wharfs down in Charleston, where the pivot point's about 18 feet up. Well, I had these two trees. It took a few years of decision. I couldn't afford that big hunk of steel, that 25 foot long piece of steel to do it. But I come up with a Redneck solution. I'm an old design engineer, and it actually works. I call it the flying lawn chair. Now this whole project here cost me less than $25. And as you see, all I had to work with was a 16-foot ladder. That's right around probably about 25 feet up there, maybe about 23 on the other side. And here we got the cheapest chair I had laying around. This is an old lawn chair I found on the beach one night over there on Isle of Palms in South Carolina, right there in Charleston. Didn't cost me a dime. Been sitting down. I can't stand them kind of chairs. I got long legs. I'm sorry about that. I need something to sit on. But it's been sitting down rotting in the barn for the past 15, 20 years. I decided to use that. Though I did end up having to put a little bit of padding on it where your legs go. Don't want them dragging on the ground. About the only problem I got thus far now is that rope up there keeps seesawing, but it's kind of cool. It lets that chair kind of float. You can adjust it on the fly, quite literally. Front to back, side to side. And when you get to going, and you kind of let go and just let it do its own thing, it's kind of like you're sitting there flying in a Cessna. You control them with your body weight. Don't lean back too far, you might just find yourself taking a tumble. And part of that is because I've actually got a bit of a biology background. A long time ago, went to college and all that good stuff. But these trees are Chinese parasol, got a real thin bark covering, weak as hell. And anyway, to keep that rope from seesawing and cutting that tree down, because it would cut through that bark and everything on up would die, and then it'd just fall on my house. That wouldn't be cool at all. Wipe out the bird feeder too, and they wouldn't take a liking to that. On the other end, I just had a fork up there. That's what inspired me to do this. That and the wife's longing for this type of device. All I did was I took that rope. Let me get that sun to block this. Yeah, a couple years or so photography school too, man. Anyway, it ain't even, the rope ain't tied. It's just looped around that pipe there so that it can kind of seesaw along and you can adjust it. And that pipe locks it in. That's a 396 pound rope. General purpose type of stuff. And the first time I sat down on this swing, I just ran the rope around, put a slip knot up under it, got it to height. Ain't no other knots, there's just that one knot at the end right here. This is the only knot in the whole dang thing right there. That's it. That's the only knot in all this gear rig. And the chair, as you see, I just took the rope, looped it around there, come back over here, tuck around under that brace, you know, see that? Yeah, did that on both sides, you see. Well, it ain't gonna come loose, at least it's not likely. This here is just a piece of, put that there for now. It's probably going away. Excuse my lens cap. But anyway, what's really cool and was kind of unexpected is that you don't have to power this device, pumping your legs and leaning back. You do lean back in this thing, you're gonna flip over. But all you got to do is push and pull on those ropes some, and I'm fixing to show you. Just give me a minute here. Alrighty, I'm fixing to show you how you work this thing here. Redneck lawn chair, nicknamed the flying lawn chair, because when you're in it, you get going. You feel that chair doing this. It's like you're in one of those little Cessna airplanes, you know, you're up there doing this in the sky. It's just kind of nice and gentle motion. And you can adjust that chair on the fly just leaning into it. Gotta be careful. You get too spunky and you'll flip over. Lean back and see if you don't land on your head. It's kind of a grown-up thing. Let me show you. But it's kind of nice. It's kind of floating here, bobbing along. And you can change positions. I'm going to sit up straighter. I just do that a couple times now. I'm about ready to sit straight up. Ain't bad for $25. And it's a grown-up swing, you know. It'll handle a grown-up. Ain't bad for $25. Flying lawn chair concept. Take 3, success.